Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Light, a new survival horror tabletop experience created by yours truly. I'm R, and I will be your game master for this evening. Just a reminder that this series is for viewers aged 15 and up, and may contain some unsettling scenes and themes. Feel free to check the description before watching any episode for a list of content warnings. If you're enjoying our series and want to see more of it, check out patreon.com/Nyxrising, where you can find out how to play Beyond the Light for yourselves, read lore on the characters, see outtakes, and much more.
Oh my god, the outtakes.
Y'all are in for a treat.
We'll be taking questions there soon about the series, which we will be answering as part of a Q&A on our Halloween livestream on October 31st, in a couple of weeks' time. The livestream itself starts at 9 PM, British Standard Time, and the four of us will be dressing up, playing party games and answering questions, as well as holding a costume contest for all of you, where you can win prizes for dressing up, like a Beyond the Light t-shirt, merch discounts, and signed prints and postcards from our Life of the Party series. But until then, I hope everyone is buckled up and ready to return to Adira Island.
This didn't come with seatbelts.
The year is 1998, and the end of September has seen Chris Ward, Jay Kohli, and Robin Hawthorne travel to Adira Island. A mysterious fog van place in the heart of Lake Huron. Strangers to one another, whose paths crossed at the mysterious Hawthorne Manor, they were quickly forced to work together when they woke up 5 days later, trapped in an underground bunker, with strange throbbing black veins on their arms and no memory of how they got there. Making their way back to the guest house as their memories start to return, they find themselves in possession of a note from a stranger asking them to meet in town. They head first to the lighthouse seeking Hank, their host, but instead find themselves trapped and facing off against a horrific, twisted creature trying to break through the lighthouse walls to get to them. The trio fight back and narrowly escape intact, Chris sustaining 2 broken ribs in the process. When they finally arrive in town, they're surprised to find the stranger offering them help is none other than the young maintenance man they encountered briefly on their arrival to the island. Sam Graves reveals himself to be the son of Hawthorne's housekeeper, and worse, that there is strong reason not to trust Hank, who was the Hawthorne's groundskeeper. Watching back a VHS tape of their missing days, the trio find evidence that they visited Alice Hawthorne, the only survivor of the family's murder, and picked up a 10-year-old package intended for Robin. Although she appears to be suffering from dementia, they're able to get some information out of Alice before, to their horror, they begin to watch her mutate right in front of their eyes into the same creature that had trapped them in the lighthouse. Fleeing the residential home with more questions than answers, Robin investigates the package and learns a dark secret. Her mother, Eve, was actually Evelyn Hawthorne, Alice's daughter, who fled the island in 1958. Robin is the last Hawthorne now left alive, and Alice's message is clear. She must take over the Hawthorne's ritualistic duties to keep the island safe from the strange netherworld that threatens to break through into the real world. With seemingly no other choice, the trio prepare to head into the woods and find the Hawthorne's underground bunker and retrieve the dagger that Robin needs to complete this ritual. That is the last thing you remember. This is Beyond the Light. You find yourselves watching footage back from Saturday, the last day that you're missing memories. Despite the stress-inducing events of Friday, Saturday morning is a crisp and clear, cold morning, with the 3 of you sat around the breakfast table at Beacon House, and blue skies clearly visible through the window, devoid of any clouds, save for the cloud of fog that seems to sit near the surface of the lake, almost permanently around the island. Hank is nowhere to be seen this morning, but the light from the lighthouse continues to swing past the kitchen window despite the blue skies. You notice for the first time since coming to Beacon House, a calendar hanging off the wall in the kitchen. You think it must have always been there, just passed under your radar. Sunday, tomorrow, is marked with an X. The 3 of you have sat here discussing your morning plans, and Chris, you have insisted that these 2 need to purchase some better equipment, some hiking boots, if you're going to head into the woods and look for this bunker. So when you're done with breakfast, you begin making your way down to the town of Aubrey once more to pick up some supplies before you head off. Is there anything you would like to do?
Once again, for no reason whatsoever, Chris will just enjoy stretching and like being able to move. Like, this feels great. This is a really nice stretch.
Wow, I'm so glad I don't have any broken bones.
Yeah.
It's a really weird thing to say. Do you start every day like that?
You gotta be thankful.
Of not having broken bones?
Yep.
It's his gratitude affirmations.
Yeah. I have to do daily affirmations when I'm alone in the woods.
So what shops exactly do you want us to go to?
I'm pretty sure there is a hiking store. It's not a big one, but there's a little one in the town for the amount of people that come and go to travel through the woods, you know?
Should we go get like food as well? Just pick up some snacks and like energy bars at the general store.
Yeah, well, I mean, at most hiking places they'll have at least like dehydrated food and energy bars and, you know, mint cake and...
Dehydrated food.
Yeah, it's easy to eat on the go.
I don't like the sound of that.
You head back down this sort of long trailing path down to the beach, down to the town of Aubrey. As you enter this relatively small town, can someone make me a cognition check to try and find a hiking store?
No, to me, with my placebo.
I'll do it. 11?
11. Okay. I'm gonna say it takes you a little bit of time. It's still fairly early in the morning, but you see a couple of passers-by and they can put you down a couple of back streets to where the hiking shop is. You find Aubrey Outdoor Supplies. It's quite a small shop, but you push inside, a little bell ringing over the door. Looks well enough supplied.
I mean, you know what you're looking for more than we would.
Yep,
Yes,
after you.
yes I do. Okay, so socks first, then the shoes.
Okay.
Because you gotta have your socks would make your feet slightly bigger anyway, so you gotta make sure it fits.
Right, okay.
Just
that
follow me,
makes
just follow me. Sure.
sense. Sure thing.
I will lead them through the shop and like pick up little things on the way.
Sure, you would know, Chris, that from studying the area, looking at some maps and stuff, there's more than a few natural hazards in the wilderness on Adler Island. There's rivers, ravines, areas where the ground is kind of more marshy. But luckily, the weather looks to be on your side today, at least. You can have a review of everyone's coats and be like, yeah, okay, we don't want to spend too much money. These guys probably don't want to splash out on a coat that will last them 20 years.
No. Especially when we don't go hiking regularly. Your loss.
But you can find your way to some thick socks, nice thick socks, and then like a stand that's got like 3 options for shoes.
Okay, very important. What's the grip like?
Roll me a cognition check.
Do I get?
I'd say you get advantage just for knowing this stuff.
That's a 16, baby.
You're 16. Okay, you can look at the different ones. There's like 2 men's shoes or unisex and one that's just pointlessly pink because it's the feminine shoe. And one of the unisex shoes seems to have the best grip.
Okay. These ones are killer. So we're gonna get you. We'll get these ones.
Sure. Take
Yeah.
your word for it.
Whatever.
They're expensive.
Okay.
Of course they are.
I have money.
$50 a pair.
Oh, I use my credit card.
Okay.
Oh, sugar daddy Chris. Is he paying?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna be quiet about that.
I mean, I had my card as well at that point, so.
I will say nothing.
Is there anything else you would like to buy in particular?
Rope.
Energy balls or?
Yeah, energy bars, food.
How many energy bars? I said they don't have loads of food in, seeing as this is like a tiny shop.
And it is the off season.
6, just 2 each.
6 energy bars.
I'll buy rucksacks.
Are you buying all of this?
No, yeah. I'll buy a rucksack to put things in.
Okay.
You need a rucksack as well, don't you?
I have my suitcase and nothing else. I have a
Handbag.
handbag.
I love a rucksack for The little lady.
Is it bright pink?
No.
It's like that sort of sickly yellow neon colour.
Worst.
Oh boy.
High vis Robin.
So you're getting 6 energy bars, 2 pairs of boots, a rope, a rucksack, and a little rucksack.
And socks.
Socks.
3 pairs of thick socks. Thick socks.
With like
Thick.
4 C's.
Thick.
3 times thick
Waterproof
with 2
socks.
Like sealskin.
Sealskin socks.
Okay.
Or whatever the American equivalent is.
Yeah. By the way, it's not actually sealskin, just to
It's just a
put it out
term.
there. It's just a
Not
term.
fun.
Yeah, not spawn.
Okay. Anything else?
I already have a knife with me, don't I? So I don't need to buy a knife. Like the pen, the multi-tool.
Unless you want a knife.
I've already got my torch.
You've got one little torch, yeah.
You're acting like we're going into the jungle or something.
No, you should see me if we did go into the jungle.
I don't think I want that. This seems like enough.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, it's a decent pile of supplies. We could do with just going to get some more food and drink. Oh, maybe like metal water bottles?
Yeah, like those canteens.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah?
Water canteens? How many?
3.
This is the person at the checkout, like.
Yeah, you see at the checkout there's like an older man, sort of warm brown skin, short dark hair, eyes with lines around them from years of crinkling with smiles. He's just watching you around the shop, like marching back and forth, having this discussion like rucksack, little rucksack for the little lady. Can I help you with anything else?
I mean, we're just going off into the woods for a bit, just to have a little bit of a hike. Anything you recommend for the area?
Flashlights?
Sure, you guys want flash?
Yeah.
Okay. Flashlights. These ones, and gets out this hefty flashlight
Oh no.
from behind the counter. These ones will last 24 hours.
Nice. Yeah, we'll take them.
Top of the range.
Funk. Funk.
Bonk.
God.
2 heavy duty flashlights.
Hefty boys.
Can I interest you in any sort of medical care?
Yes.
First aid kit.
First aid kit.
What size would you like?
What have you got?
Yeah.
What's the range? What's the choice?
Okay. And he pulls out one of those like little zip up ones that's got like a pair of tweezers, some plasters, a couple of antiseptic wipes and stuff. He's like, that one he tells you is $15 and reaches down and gets out. It's like a car-sized one. He's like, yeah, this one's got a bit more in it. You're gonna find like some burn creams, it's kind of an emergency kit, some steri stitches. That one's $25. And then he gets
a
out
full defib.
nice chunky one, and then he shows you how it zips up nice and small, and he tells you that this one has everything you could possibly need in it. And this first one, mechanically probably 1 use. This second one, mechanically 2 uses. This third one, 5 uses.
Zips up small, he says?
It could go in a backpack. It's like a nice emergency travel kit that you can tighten with the zips or make more room in
We'll
it.
take the big one, because I can take that home after, you know? Use it anyway.
Sure.
Great.
I mean, look, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but any chance, because we're getting so much stuff here, we could maybe do a bit of a deal?
Maybe a charm roll.
No.
Use any relevant skill or setback.
I don't have either of those. 7.
I mean, a lot of people do come through here needing this stuff. It's kind of my business.
Well, the thing is, Jay's making a movie, and he could really put this town on the map, you know? Could put this store on the map. With a discount, of course.
Maybe a charm roll.
I'll put a credit in. Please, Robin.
12. I'll think about it. Let me add it up.
Okay.
Eyes catch Chris' eyes. He's like,
You good, ma'am?
Yep.
Is there a problem?
No.
I want to wait for him to say yes or no on the deal.
What, before you try anything?
Yes.
$402.
Okay. You put it on one card.
Okay.
Are we getting the discount, by the way?
I could probably do it for you for $395.
Oh, come on.
You can do better than that.
$395? He's gonna put your film. He's gonna put your shop on the film. He's gonna get an opening shot with it in the screen. And
Just think, my next season, you could be having queues out the door of this place.
Maybe a charm roll.
Come on,
With
do
any
better
setback
than
or skill.
oh, good.
Oh no.
So I have a +1 to charm, and then a -3 to charm with a stranger.
You haven't bothered asking this guy's name.
It's 10.
I know, but I don't really know if I want that much more business.
Fair. We're the only people in here, yeah?
Yeah. I like it quiet.
Okay. One card.
Roll me a d20.
Why? 2.
2. Beep. Doesn't go through. I'm sorry.
Take out my park ranger one.
Roll me a d20.
15.
Hands you back the first card. Puts through the second card. Glances at the card. Passes it back. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You too.
Maybe get a receipt.
Yeah, have the receipt.
Sure. Gives you a receipt.
So do you know this guy? Pull out the picture of Harvey and pass it over to him.
He looks a bit like you, but no.
Do I believe him?
Maybe a cognition check.
15.
I mean, he answers fairly quickly, but it doesn't seem to be suspiciously hiding anything.
Okay. Cool, thanks. Pack everything up.
You leave with your $400 worth of equipment from the Aubrey Outdoor Supply Store.
I love that we're gonna lose most of that in the present.
You get to the present like, I spent $400.
Ah, but at least we still have our $50 shoes.
So there you go. We should be set now.
Awesome. We could just go grab a little bit more food from the general store,
Sure.
just so that we're definitely prepared in case we get, I don't know, lost or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened at this point.
And Chris will lead the way down.
And salt.
Mission jet to find the general store. And salt.
And salt.
Chris will lead the way and then just in his head be like, "You're welcome." I won't find shit for Captain, that was a 5.
A 5. I'll say it takes you a while. You do find it. It's hard to not find things in Aubrey because it's tiny. But it takes you a good sort of half an hour of back and forth through the little streets to find the general store before you realise it's like right down, separated from the other shops by the docks. And when you get there, there is a sign on the door that says, "Be back soon. Gone for lunch at the Golden Spoon Diner."
Jeremiah.
The elusive Jeremiah.
Will we ever meet this man?
If we're going to the diner, yes.
So yeah, we should. I mean,
It is kind of midday now.
let's just go for lunch and then we can not creepily follow him back,
Literally what I was about to say.
but not in a creepy way.
I mean, it's kind of creepy. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
You make your way back into the Golden Spoon Diner. You see the familiar face of Anna, your waitress, who's like, "Hi, you're back again. It's good to see you."
Yeah, you too. How's it going?
Very, very good. Bottomless coffee?
Yeah, please.
Hash brown?
Yes, please.
I'm afraid we're out of salad.
I'll have the hash browns.
Great. Yeah, please take a seat.
Sure thing, will do. Is Jeremiah here?
She looks around his. Yeah. He's over there.
Okay, great, thanks. We'll go take a surreptitious seat here.
What does the elusive Jeremiah look like?
She didn't point to anyone in particular.
Damn it.
Coordination check.
12.
12, okay.
We don't be rolling particularly high right now.
You look
Oh
around
wait,
the diner.
visual observation.
Oh, an advantage. You can visually observe Mr. Jeremiah.
Oh,
18.
18. Okay. You do glance around the diner, take a look at the sort of 4 tables that have someone sat at them, and you see you recognise from the ferry that same young family with the small daughter. They're sat there and the daughter's eating an ice cream sundae. She's like 5, maybe 6 years old. They look like they're having a great time.
Great.
Great vacation.
Good for them.
Good for them.
You also see, also from the ferry, the businessman in a nice suit who was just around. He's got some papers out on the table with him, reading a newspaper rather nonchalantly, but feels you looking and looks up and sort of catches your eye.
Look away.
Frowns a little bit, goes back to his newspaper. You see the young maintenance man from the first hotel where you weren't able to stay, sat at the sort of bar of the diner counter, eating a plate of breakfast. And you see another young man, sort of maybe 30, short hair, quite fabulous looking, one of the tables. It's the only person you don't recognise. So unless Jeremiah is one of these people on the ferry, or the maintenance man.
It's the little girl.
Eat the ice cream sundae.
It's the ice cream.
It's the ice cream. Maybe Jeremiah was the ice cream we ate along the way. I will just sort of elbow these guys or whoever I'm sat next to at this, I'm assuming like booth or table or whatever, and just sort of go, I think that must be Jeremiah over there, and point to the fabulous man.
Is Anna still around?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to call Anna over?
Yeah, sweetie.
Hey. You see that ice cream that the little girl's eating?
Yeah.
I want one.
Sure.
Great.
We do them in adult sizes too.
Great. That would be good. Thank you.
Anyone else? Ice cream?
Sure, I could use some ice cream.
Great.
No, thank you.
She looks a little disappointed.
Oh no, don't disappoint Anna!
Is she still giving me weird flirtatious vibes?
Yes.
Oh god.
And can I have like maple pancakes too? With bacon?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh my god. Okay.
Thinks I'm a blowout.
And off she goes again. And leads you to it. All the food's being prepared.
Right.
Yeah?
What were you going to say?
Just that the ice cream looks really good.
Sure. I was going to say that should we just kind of go over what exactly our plan of action is here? Just that we're all kind of on the same page.
Sure.
Because this is weird, but I feel really involved now. So, yeah.
Good plan.
That wasn't the plan, that was just me
I know.
expressing my feelings,
I know.
Chris. Because I have those. I know it's a myth about the British, that we don't have feelings, but we do. I'm just trying to talk.
Okay.
So, plan of action. How are you feeling about all of this?
Robin's been very distant all morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to begin here. We need to find a ceremonial weapon. She says hushed.
I was gonna say that. It'll be quiet.
In a hushed tone. We need to find this ceremonial weapon before we can really do anything. Like, and if we don't, this whole place is gonna go to hell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, we don't know that.
I mean, I'd rather be prepared.
Yeah.
For any eventuality.
I agree.
So we need to find the secret shelter
Mm-hmm.
and get the blade from a locked safe. We don't have a code for it.
So what do we want to get from the general store? Just food?
And salt.
Salt?
Yeah, salt.
Right.
Salt's a good idea.
It's helped us out thus far, so I feel like we should...
Have more of it.
Yeah.
Are there any like little packets on the table?
There are you.
I'm going to take some of the little packets.
You can take a handful of the little packets.
Nice,
From the
nice.
diner.
Oh yes, because when the monster comes running at you, you're going to be like...
Each one of those individually, yeah.
Or maybe we'll get a container. Alright, I will leave the fucking salt. Oh my god! Christ! I will leave the fucking salt.
Okay.
Shamed.
Yeah.
Throw these tiny packets of salt back on the table just as Anna comes back over with your copious amounts of food that you've now ordered. Everything okay?
Brilliant.
Yeah, everything's
thank you.
great. Everything's fine.
Okay. Pancakes for you.
Thank you.
2 lots of hash browns.
Thank you.
And this. Brings like
For the special boy.
tray of 2 ice cream sundaes that are like in these huge glasses with a little sparkler on top.
Oh my god!
Flake and like 3 or 4 different scoops of ice cream. Puts them down and goes,
Thanks.
enjoy.
Thanks.
Anna.
Thanks.
You sure I can't get you anything else?
No, I'm good.
He'll have one as well.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good with hash browns, thank you.
He's making a film, so
You
he's...
told me and I haven't forgotten.
Yeah.
Okay. She goes,
I don't want ice cream.
No, but she wants your number or something.
What?
Oh my god.
Maybe she'll write it on the wafer or something.
Yeah. She's into you.
Alright. I mean, we're here on Spooky Island. Not exactly something that's been on my mind.
Huh. Weird.
Robin's gonna dip some of our hash browns in her ice cream.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh.
nice.
That's why I got bacon!
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay still some of your bacon when you're not looking.
I don't see you.
Good.
Okay. You sit there and you dine and discuss your plan. You probably think it's a good idea to head out while it's still light, which means that you want to finish up fairly quickly in the diner. And you do see, whilst you're eating, the man that you have determined must be Jeremiah
The fabulous man.
paying up and swanning his way out of the diner.
Oh, he swans!
Of course he does.
Yeah, we'll finish up and be quickly after him.
You follow him down back to the general store and you do see him unlock it and disappear inside.
We wait the appropriate amount of time for it to not be weird that we just immediately come into the shop. And then we immediately come into the shop.
You enter, the door creaks open, he turns around sort of slightly wide-eyed. You scared me.
Hey.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay, what can I do for you?
Just need to pick up a few things.
Some snacks, and if you've got like a big canister of salt,
Maybe some matches.
maybe some matches.
Salt, matches. You want to share what this is for?
I've heard you like the legends around here, right?
I do.
I'm making a movie about some of the local stuff.
Okay.
I've heard things about salt being protective from...
I mean, people do say that.
People do say that.
Circle of salt protect you from anything.
Okay,
Good to know.
in a circle. Alright.
Unbroken circle. Spirits can't cross it. That's what they say.
Okay. Good information.
Not that we need that information for anything at all.
Well, we want to make some of the shots look more authentic.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go with that.
Yeah. As, you know, it would be interesting to go out and have a supernatural experience, but...
Heading into the woods.
Yeah. But if all else fails, there's always special effects, I guess.
You don't have flashlights?
Oh, we got
You got one.
Brandish one of the thick boys.
Okay. Okay.
tap my little pocket one like, yeah.
Might want to take some more batteries for that. And he will just straight away from behind the counter put like a stack of batteries. You don't want the light going out when you're in the dark.
Sure. That'll do.
So So salt and snacks. I mean, please shop around. Let me go see what I have in terms of salt.
All right. Cool.
And he sort of comes up from behind the counter and disappears down one of the aisles.
Okay. Is he like looking down the aisles, or has he gone into the back or
Yeah,
something?
he's looking down the aisles to see salt.
Oh, okay. So he searches for the salt
He's searching for the salt. Cognition check for Jeremiah.
in his quest for salt.
Okay, and in the meantime, you're able to pick up like
Crisps.
crisps, drinks, some goblin energy drink.
Hell yeah!
And he comes back with like one of those canisters of salt. He goes, I'm going to put this right here, but I really think that if you're going to be making salt circles, you're going to need more than that. So just give me 5. I'm going to check downstairs.
Sure.
All right. Sure. Appreciate it.
You're left stood at the counter of this general store, like, You know, sort of wander around the shop, looking at some things, thinking, oh, we did mean to get more fresh food for tomorrow,
Yeah.
but don't know how long you're going to be out in the woods. You take a look around, look at the trinkets, pick up some food. You find yourselves with like a growing pile of things that you want to take with you on the counter, sort of wondering when Jeremiah's going to come back.
How long has it been?
Maybe sort of getting closer to 10 minutes now.
Where's the door that led down to the basement?
It's like not quite behind the counter, like just off to the side, easily accessible.
Just go and knock on the door and... Everything okay?
There's silence from the bottom.
Jeremiah? Buddy?
You think it wouldn't take this long to go find some salt? Like, surely their stockroom's not
I wonder if he just
that
left.
big.
He just left?
Maybe.
Well, he'd have to put his sign back up.
I suppose.
You hear from down the bottom of the stairs, straining to listen.
Did he fall? Hey, I'm gonna come down, okay?
No response.
Okay.
Looks dark down there.
Flashlight.
Yeah.
Take the salt that he did get out for us.
Yeah.
You turn a little flashlight on and head on down.
Head on down the stairs.
Is there any like light switches on the wall?
Make a cognition check.
Thank you. That's a 15.
15, okay. You start down the stairs and you do feel for a light switch and you flick it on. A little bulb, like bare bulb at the bottom, flickers into life. And you start making your way down the steps. As you go down, the light just starts to flicker.
I don't like that.
Jeremiah, buddy, you good? We're coming, don't worry. Do you need help? Do you need a doctor?
No response.
Keep heading down.
You don't think this is going to be... Never mind.
Yeah, don't say that. Keep the energy.
Okay,
Yeah, not that.
I just...
No?
We haven't talked about yesterday yet.
Nope.
Okay.
We're not gonna.
Okay.
Heading on. Down.
You head on down, and as you do, the light flickers out completely, but your torch is still on, throwing a little bit of light down the steps. Sort of this encroaching light with the darkness curling around it as you step down, and the further you move down, the more you become aware that what did feel like wooden steps beneath your feet starts to sound like metal as your feet go down. Turns from pattering down the wood to the clang of metal. You reach the bottom and there's a splash. A little water underfoot.
You got some flooding down here, buddy?
You can see like sort of a long rectangular room. You can't see the far end of it, but rows of those like tall metal shelves stacked with other goods for the general store. Cans and bags of flour and all sorts.
Start looking around.
Is there any kind of sign that someone might have fallen or tripped or...
Make a coordination check.
At advantage?
I'd say straight instead of
'Cause it's
disadvantage,
dark.
'cause it's dark.
Natural 20, 23.
Natural 20. Okay. As you're moving through the dark, you do hear sort of the steady dripping of water, like a pipe is leaking or something. And then sort of scoping around with your flashlights. At the end of one of the aisles, you see a disturbance of some of the items have fallen off one of the shelves.
Hello?
I don't like that.
What?
Let's just point out to where the disturbance has occurred.
Oh,
you'd think we would have heard things falling over and...
Well, the door is closed over upstairs, so...
I know, but I feel like it would just echo.
But let's go see, he might have hurt his head.
You start moving towards it and there's a sudden hiss of sound as one of the pipes overhead seems to burst with a spray of steam. Chris turns around and raises his fist to the pipe like he's gonna punch it.
There's just like some exposed pipework in here then?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you move further forwards, you do notice like a few pipe pieces that look like they were repairing something down here at some point.
Ah, the plumber was here.
And then you see, just in your peripheral, as you reach past one of the aisles, just the movement of something at the other end.
Everybody whips their head around.
So, something dark passed by your eyes.
Jeremiah?
There's something that passed across us. Was it like fast? Was it big? Was it?
Probably human size, but fast.
Don't care for that.
Keep walking towards where the disturbance was and see if Jeremiah's on the floor anywhere.
You reach round the end and you sort of a little bit more nervously lean around the shelves and you just see a bunch of packets and jars on the floor. Like someone has knocked them down, but there's no one there.
Any salt?
You do see a couple of things of salt on the shelf, yeah.
Pick up another one and
Yeah, I'll
kind
take
of
one as well.
squirrel it away. But keep the other one that I had in my hand.
And you hear a clattering down one of the other aisles opposite side of this basement.
Anyone else think we should get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this game of hide and seek.
No. Okay, back to the stairs.
Yeah, start backing up towards
You start backing up and shares your footsteps making wet sounds through this floor as you notice that the water level feels like it's rising a little down here in the basement. And then you hear bang, bang, bang. You look up towards the sound and you see something human looking jumping between the top of these shelving units, stop on the end of one of them and turn towards you and you see a flash of reflection like cat's eyes. And then it's gone.
Okay, moving past her.
Go.
The room seems to stretch out in front of you as you move towards the stairs, feeling like you're getting no closer to them. And one of the shelves is suddenly hurled in front of you, blocking the bottom of the staircase. You look towards the direction it was hurled from, and you see claws disappearing around the side of one of the others.
Anything around here that I can use as a weapon to
Make a
protect?
coordination check.
10.
10. Those pipe pieces were back there.
I'm gonna run for the pipe pieces then.
You run back and make me an agility check as you do so.
Oh god.
+5 to agility.
Please.
It's 11.
11. You reach the pipes, you reach out to grab one of them, and you two, watching him do this, see this faster than natural shape just knock Chris flying.
Chris!
Chris, you find yourself hurled across the room, your back hitting the floor hard. You're gonna lose 3 hit points.
Oh my god!
Absolutely bodied.
And whatever this thing is, you feel the sting of its claws like tearing into your shoulder, and then it's gone again.
Where is it? Where is it?
I don't know.
You've got the pipe.
Got the pipe. Stand back up.
Your lower half is now completely soaked from being locked into the water. You notice that it's probably about an inch deep.
Water's getting deeper.
Can we climb over the shelf that's been knocked over to get to the stairs at all? Or
Give it a go, make me an agility check.
+3 to agility. 10.
10. You go to sort of try and put your foot on it, climb over it, and you can feel like it like bending in on itself. You don't think you can do it easily. There's bang, bang, bang. You see 3 more of these shelves get knocked over.
Oh god! We've got to try and get out!
Somehow, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can climb up onto one of the shelves that's been knocked down.
Okay, I'm going to say everybody make me a nerve roll.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh yay! 23.
My nerve is +4.
10.
12. I'm gonna go into a state of adrenaline, please.
Ooh!
Yeah, you can enter a state of adrenaline. So, you want to try and move to climb on top of the shelves?
Yes.
Make me an agility check.
4.
4. Okay. You move up to the shelves and start trying to climb it. Don't feel particularly sturdy, like they'll be able to take your weight, and you feel it swaying.
Yeah.
And as you're stood there starting to climb it, you see rapidly coming down that aisle towards you this creature that's got spines down its back, this sort of skeletal black face with what looks like insect legs coming out of where the mouth should be. The limbs are longer than natural and it's moving exceptionally fast. Just this glint, flash of colour in its eyes.
Do I have time to like do anything else or like prep for the fact that I'm about to be rushed?
You can make me an agility check at advantage because you've seen this.
Okay.
To stay out.
There's 13.
13.
All I really want to do is like flick the like lid of the salt open and like be ready to sort of try and clock it if it gets close.
Okay. You manage to flick the lid of the salt open and you prepare yourself, but this thing is faster than you. It comes barreling towards you.
Oh no.
And you are going to lose 2 health points as you're thrown backwards and you feel your shoulders sort of like painfully jar.
That's not too bad in the past. Cool. I guess I have my camera on me this entire time as well, so I'm just kind of trying to like maneuver it. This is some really weird footage that we're watching back.
Okay, the 12 was Chris.
Hello. I'm gonna try and run towards the creature as it's gone for Jay. And try and bring the pipe down on the back of its neck.
Okay, make me an agility check at advantage.
Because I'm in adrenaline. Woo!
Get it, boy.
Agility, yeah?
Yep.
18. So I've got +5 to agility.
18, okay. You charge towards it as you see the thing barreling into Jay and just bring the lead pipe down hard, smacking it across the back of the head. You hear something crack and then it starts to lumber off into the shelves a lot slower.
Nice.
You can see now that it looks like exposed ribs and spine down the back.
Aww.
If there is any internal organs there, you can't tell what they are.
Ugh.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. We should get moving.
Robin.
Is there anything here which can be like any sort of aerosol cans, like deodorant, hairspray?
Make me a cognition check.
+5. 14.
14. I'd say very quickly checking while this is going on, you can find like a can of hairspray.
Cool. I'll grab that.
Farrah Fawcett hairspray.
Of course it is.
Damn right it is. Like, do I have enough of an action left to try and get out again?
You can spend an adrenaline token.
Sure. I will spend that token to try and get out again.
Nice. Okay. Which means your next 3 rolls are at advantage.
Cool.
So you can take another action.
Yeah, I will try and get over the shelves again to try and
Okay.
get to the stairs.
Make another agility check.
Is this one an advantage?
Yes.
Agility. 18.
18. Okay. Feeling the adrenaline fill your body as you snatch this hairspray can off the shelf and watching Chris just land a hit hard against whatever this creature is. You just launch yourself over the shelves, scrambling up, not caring if it's breaking underneath your feet, and sort of like land on your knees on the other side, sort of keep scrambling up the stairs.
Oh, bad.
Okay. You two, still at the bottom, you see Robin scrambling out to escape, and then you hear nothing else of, like, no other movement.
Stairs.
Get out! Get out!
Go!
Is it my go?
Yeah?
I just want to first looking through the eye of the camera, just see if I can like sort of better catch the reflection of the eyes or anything like that, just to see if I can still locate where this thing is.
Maybe visual observation. Still straight because dark.
Because it's dark. 12.
12. You sort of quickly back and forth along these aisles of shelves, and you don't see anything. You don't hear anything or see anything.
I've just I don't know, it just feels uncomfortably quiet.
Just go. We can close the door after us.
I'll try and get up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, make an agility check to climb over the shelf.
10.
So you're starting to climb up and you can feel where this thing is already bending and bowing from where Robin's climbed over it, that it might just give out, you might collapse sort of through it. Chris.
Is he stuck on the step?
He's not stuck, he's just gone up to it, sort of started trying to climb over it. He's carrying too much stuff. It's too dangerous to sort of climb up.
I'm just going to stand and be ready by Jay at the end of the stairs and wait for Jay to get out of the way before I move.
You two are standing ready, you don't see anything, you don't hear anything. Just quiet down here, no movement. Robin.
Come on! Give me your camera!
Okay.
I'll reach out to him and try and take a camera off him.
Robin sort of hand on the wall.
Try and leave!
Reaching over. Are you passing it to her?
Yes, I will pass my camera.
You can pass your camera across.
Fucking heavy.
Yeah. Robin, like, how do you shut this thing? Are you carrying on without it? Or are you staying here waiting for them?
I'm trying to get out with it, if I can, like, get out of the way so Jay can get up the stairs.
Yep, you can keep going upstairs.
Yeah, neat.
Okay.
So I've got hairspray and camera.
Jay.
Cool. I will back up and try and take like a running start now that I am less encumbered.
Okay. Make an agility check. You can spend an adrenaline token if you want to do it at advantage.
19!
19. Okay, unencumbered by your camera, just clutching at this thing of salt. You just charge towards the shelves, put your foot on the bottom and you feel it give way, but you just jump over it. Chris, you watch Jay pass his camera across. You watch him run and leap over the shelving unit, and as soon as he does, as he passes out of your vision behind him, you see this thing crouched down, black bones, eyes reflecting back at you, opens its mouth and the long insect legs come out and sort of reach towards you and it charges.
Okay.
It's going to try and attack you. What's your grit score?
15.
Okay. 15. It comes in and it sort of barrels against you, but with the pipe you're able to throw it off before it can do whatever it is it's trying to do to you. It's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to, like, following the action that I used to get it off me, swing up with the pipe again and try and hit it down on its head again.
Crack it.
And that's at advantage because I still have 2 points of adrenaline.
It is indeed.
Is that agility, sorry?
Yes.
So that's one plus 5. 18.
18. Okay. You just bring the pipe down and crack it over the back of this thing's head, and it hits the floor.
Nice.
In the water. And doesn't move.
Double tap! Double tap!
Okay. You get 2 actions because it's adrenaline.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Please do. Smack it again.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure it's down.
You swing again. Doesn't look like it's getting up. It's sort of elongated limbs stretched out into the water.
Can I take a closer look at its face?
And it's got like a black skull as a face.
Oh, okay. I won't do that. I will leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn and just try and leave then. Don't need to do a climby.
Yeah, make an agility check, or I mean a strength check if you want to try and move the shelf out the way.
I'll do agility because that's my strongest with plus 5, so that's 22.
22. Okay. You just like shove your feet through the shelves and climb up it and over. And then you glance back, follow the others back to the top. And as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, you just hear the light come back on at the bottom.
I'm gonna turn back round and look down the stairs.
There's no shelf.
What?
Hey, Jeremiah?
Is there still water?
You can't hear any water. You do see the feet of someone just sort of past the door frame at the bottom.
Oh my god. Pass Jay the pipe.
Take the pipe.
You notice now that the lead pipe has blood on the end of it.
People blood?
Looks like just Regular red blood.
Kind of look over my shoulder at Robin and
take a wander down.
You watch Chris slowly, step by step, and you just hear wood this time as you descend. Reach the bottom, glance around. You see the proprietor of the general store lying there on the ground, just where you left the creature.
How's his head?
Pretty bloody. Looks like it's been thwacked around the back of it with a heavy metal object a few times.
Hey Jay, do you want to come use some of that medical knowledge of yours on Jeremiah?
Jay's a little bit speechless for a second and then just scurries down
Scurry
to
down.
go have a look.
You two see this scene in front of you. Jeremiah laid out flat, blood pouring from the back of his head.
I'll pass the pipe back to Chris and try and assess how serious this is.
Make me a medicine check.
13.
13. He's breathing,
Okay.
but he's very much unconscious, and there's quite a large gash on the back of his head.
I will use the first aid kit to do as much as I can
Okay.
to make sure he's not just
So
bleeding out on
you
the floor.
expend one of the 5 uses of the first aid kit.
And Jay just does this silently, trying to focus and...
Knelt down beside him. It's not wet on the floor down here now.
Okay.
You use some antiseptic, some steri stitches. You check him over, put him in the recovery position. Steri stitches seem to have sort of closed up the wound. You've done as much as you can.
Do we get someone? Do we just...
Yeah, he needs help.
What was that though?
Something's very wrong with... with what we saw yesterday and then going back in the room afterwards and everything was just normal.
Are we going crazy?
Chris is gonna just bring his backpack round, shove the metal pipe in there, zip it up, put it back in his back, and just walk back up the stairs.
Okay. You see Chris turn around, take the stairs quickly back to the top. You see your pile of stuff still just left on the counter.
Put it in my backpack.
And silently he's shoving the food and supplies into his rucksack.
Yeah, let's just get someone and say that we think he fell down the stairs when
We found him like this.
we found him like this. Yeah.
Who do we even get?
There must be some kind of doctor or... I don't know. Or just tell one of the other business owners who knows better. Surely there's a shop or something next door.
Yeah, you can find another shop, the closest one. Open the door. Deliver the message.
Yeah.
Tell them you went into the store,
Went
picked up everything that you wanted, waiting at the counter. Thought you heard something downstairs, and you found him like that. What else can you say?
Nothing.
Ain't nothing.
The 3 of you make your way back up to Beacon House, hoping to leave the town of Aubrey behind, and whatever that situation was. You have your equipment. You return to the guest house to pack what you need to make your way into the woods.
Whilst we're back at Beacon House, Chris, who said nothing since they left the town, is going to hide the pipe somewhere in their room and just not really look at it, just put it away.
Open a drawer, shove it between some sheets, tuck it away so it can't be found.
Yep.
Jay, who has also been very quiet, I'm assuming it's been quite a somber walk back from town, just starts going through what he's got packed in the room and consolidating it with
Yeah.
the stuff that they went out to buy and like getting changed into clothes that he feels Chris would approve for hiking.
You get those thick hiking socks on.
Yeah.
Try out the shoes. Wish you had some time to break them in before you do this.
Yeah, gonna have some mad blisters.
Robin's gonna do the same thing, consolidate things we need, and take like a few primary notes from the big oakwood journal, then hide it in her pillowcase.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be carrying that around.
Yeah.
The thick boy.
Yeah, like take down any important information.
Yeah, it's just a couple of scraps of paper. You write down the safe code.
Yeah.
Lest you forget.
Yeah.
Tuck the notebook away safely. And say, Jay, you probably pack a spare VHS tape.
Always gotta have more.
Yeah.
But you don't want to overload these bags. You've got the distinct feeling now that this trip might involve a bit more running. And of the food you've gathered sort of weigh up what is too heavy. Eat a bunch of it straight away, just for energy.
Even though we had that big ice cream lunch.
You can take an hour's rest, get a health point and a sanity point back.
Oh, nice. Really need some sanity points.
Although I'd say, Chris, make a sanity roll.
Thank you. 17.
17. You're okay.
So just 1 health point back.
1 health point.
Is there anything I can do to get more?
Eat an energy bar, one of the energy bars.
Yeah, I'll eat one of the energy bars.
Yep.
So that's 2. So I'm pretty dire, not gonna lie.
And you can use a use of the first aid kit as well. You've got 4 more uses of it.
Can I use one that's in Beacon House?
Is there one here?
I'll make a cognition roll to see if you can find one in the bathroom.
17.
17. Okay, yeah, I'd say you go to the bathroom and sort of dig through to look for Hank's supplies and not your own. And you find some stuff. Take a third. A third health point back.
Yeah, he won't mind.
Cool, I'm back to 8.
Yes.
He did say make yourself at home.
He did.
I sure will.
You sort of patch up the holes that those claws left in your shoulder, and as you do so, kind of settle for yourself. There was a creature. You were defending the others because you've got the wounds to prove it. Your clothes were soaking even though the floor was dry. The 3 of you sort of silently get this done.
Yeah.
Until you start to notice that the sky outside is getting a lot darker, considering it's early afternoon. And strange considering what a bright and clear day it's been. You glance out your windows. It looks like a storm is going to hit. The clouds are dark. Have covered most of the sky.
We need to go now.
Yeah, we should. Earlier we head out, the better.
Yeah.
As you're talking about it, there's just a knock on the door downstairs.
Look out the window, see who's at the door.
Frustratingly, at that angle, you can't get a good view of the doorstep.
I'm just gonna go answer the door.
You walk down,
I don't think about things.
sort of frosted glass panel at the front, pull it open. There's no one there.
Poke my head out and just look both ways.
Make a coordination check.
Advantage?
Yeah, for visual.
Because I'm looking. 22.
22. Okay. You feel like you see someone go around the corner of the house, but just like a sort of glimpse out the corner of your eye, that you feel like you saw something move around the edge of the house.
Oh, weird. Shut the door and just sort of follow round to that side where
As you
there might be
turn
a
away
window.
from the door, just
No.
Who's got the keys? Chris, you've got the keys?
yeah, you have one
Yeah.
of these.
Can we just, before we leave, can we just lock the door for our sec?
Sure.
Thanks.
There's a creak upstairs in the house. Sounds like the house is swaying in the wind, with the way it just creaks All the wood floors and the walls. It's like they're breathing.
Looking outside, looking out of a window or something, is it windy outside?
You see no movement in the trees.
The house just might be settling. Old houses do that.
Don't know that either. Following where I saw the figure went, like, round the house, can I see anything out of the windows as well, or...?
Goes around the side, you take a glance in the living room, you see nothing there. Head towards the kitchen at the back. You start to feel this dizzy, buzzing sensation in your head. As you walk towards the back door in the kitchen, the lights in the house start to flicker.
Oh God. Can't get away from it. We should probably just move.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's get out of here.
On the front door.
Anything at the front door? Through the
Looking
glass?
through the glass. You do see a small shape. Like the top of a head if someone was crouching down outside the front door.
Hello?
It's frosted so you can't see clearly through it.
Is that like one of those little peepholes or?
Put your face up to the peephole and you can't see quite that angle downwards. Whatever it is, it's small.
Is there a kid outside or something playing pranks?
Well, Jay's in the kitchen looking through that window. I'm gonna unlock the door and just open it a crack.
You see something shift out of the way of your view. Something small, no bigger than a foot high.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What's out there?
Children. The little things that come to the windows every night.
Oh, that's enough, Graham.
That's enough, Graham.
Christ.
You hear a thump upstairs.
I think we should just try and run through them. Kids can't run fast.
Who says they're kids?
We don't know what they are.
Oh, little
At
legs.
the back door, you hear just a... And the slightest crack starting to peer up the back door window. Like the glass panel in the back door just starting to crack very slowly.
We move. Have
The
we got?
lights start to flicker. Jay, make me a visual observation check.
18.
You see the glass begin to fog up,
Okay.
and then the faintest line start to be drawn through the fog. The sort of squeak of someone dragging their finger across fogged glass. And it moves on. Another line, and you realise it's starting to write something. These lines appearing on the glass.
I think someone's trying to send us a message.
What?
Just come and look so that I know I'm not imagining this.
Are these like the little things?
This is too high for something.
Yeah.
This is an invisible man. I don't know.
I'm gonna shut the door again and lock it, and then go and join them.
Into the kitchen, and you can both see as well this movement across the window, but like no hand, no apparition.
What's it? Spelling?
You see the letter I, and then an M, but it comes like on the wrong side of the I, like someone's writing backwards.
Okay.
Like you're watching someone write
They're on the
in a
other side.
reflection.
Like, yeah, they'd be on the other side.
And then an H, the lights flicker violently above you. You hear
Jesus.
Just sort of surreptitiously look around for like a frying pan or
Yeah,
something.
is there any like, weaponry or
I'd say
objects?
easily in the kitchen you can find a frying pan, a kitchen knife, anything you want to find in here really.
Is there a gap between the M and the H?
Yes.
I'm here. I'm here. It's writing I'm here.
And as Chris says that, you see it moving into a backwards E.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
We know.
Lights flicker again, you hear
We need to go.
you hear crack in another one of the
Oh.
windows, and you look around and you see this little thing, sort of bipedal thing, no bigger than a foot, standing on the windowsill, grey taut skin stretched over like inhuman proportions and this misshapen head. In place of a face, you just see folds of skin moving inwards towards the center of the head. And then it flattens that against the window like a sucker. And you see the glass cracking where it's touching, and then you hear tink, 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 something battering at all the windows of the house.
We need
The
to get
lights
out.
flicker even more violently above your heads, and then they go off. And all of you are feeling this buzz in your head of static. And when the lights come back up, the corner you're staring into, you see a figure standing there. Just a dark silhouetted shape facing the wall. And then the lights flicker again and it's gone.
Cool! Get out! Feeling really sorry for Graham right now!
That's enough, Graham. I'm getting out.
We're going here. We're getting out.
The door handle at the front door begin to rattle.
We should have gone. We should have just gone.
Because now what point of exit do we have?
The door handle at the back door begin to rattle. And then the front door
I like that.
open. The lights start to flicker on and off, strobe almost.
Oh god.
As you glance to the front door and you see quite fast this little thing dart into one of the rooms.
Oh no.
We'll make a run for it, right?
Just go.
I'm gonna just grab anything heavy like rolling pin or something.
Rolling pin in one hand, frying pan, kitchen knife. And suddenly, Robin, you feel something scratching at your leg. You look down and you see one of these little things looking up at you with this featureless face. And these skin folds open, it goes to latch onto your leg. And that's going to hit whatever your grit score is.
Oh god Christ.
You're going to take 2 points of damage as you feel it just latch through your trousers and like it's starting to suck
Oh sad.
your calf muscle.
Screams out. Gonna try and kick it. Can I kick it?
Okay.
Can I kick it?
Make a strength check and try and just like throw it off.
+0 to strength.
-2 because you're small.
That's a 2 then.
Small setback.
Small setback. -2.
And everybody, you're going to enter a state of adrenaline.
Oh boy.
It's not a token.
Oh, I need to drop a stamina level as well, please.
We also gained 1 back from
Resting.
resting, so just need it.
Which is, yeah.
I lost my 2 advantage rolls because there were no more rolls to do after that.
Make me a nerve roll.
Oh, wow.
Plus 4 to nerve.
19.
19. 2.
Oh no.
Robin, you are frozen to the spot with this thing on your leg, not responding to anything else for 1 turn. Okay, 19, you're up first.
Christ.
You can see that Robin is now shaking her leg, trying to get this weird little suckling creature off it.
Weird little man.
Is it's big enough that if I tried to like bonk it with the frying pan, I could avoid hitting Robin?
Yeah, I mean it's a foot tall.
If you go down instead of like sideways.
Yeah, I was thinking of either like fucking golf punting it or just bonking it over the head.
You can give it a go.
I will do that.
Roll me an agility check to bonk.
18.
18, okay.
18 to bonk.
You bring the frying pan down just far enough away from it that you hit it with the frying pan and not Robin. And you see that as it comes away, these like long jagged teeth come out of Robin's leg. And it like squirms on the floor and then darts off like the speed of a rat running across the
Hate
Chris,
that.
you're up. Oh no, adrenaline, you get 2 moves you want us.
Oh god. Oh god. Nothing else right now. Just sort of ready.
Yeah, you just turn around.
Ready to see if anything else is coming, or like try and look if I can see if another one is approaching, so that at least I can warn someone else for their turn. Crit 23.
You look around the kitchen and you see a couple at the window. You see a couple moving into the house through the now open door. You see the rattling door handle of the back door of the house. You don't see any immediately here in the kitchen.
None immediate, but get ready to kick.
Sure.
Chris.
What if these things are kids? If that thing in the general store is Jeremiah, what if these are kids?
It bit me!
I don't... Can I look to see if the lighthouse is on? Because you've been able to see it.
Yeah, you can look outside and you can see the flash of the light go past.
I think we need to move and just get to the lighthouse.
Yeah, we just need to go.
Yeah, gotta make a break for the front door.
Okay, you make a break for the front door. Make me an agility roll.
+5. Nice. 23.
23. You sort of swing yourself around the kitchen island and just run up the hallway towards the door. You swerve away from one of these things as you see it coming down the hall.
Oh. Just jump over it.
Yeah, jump right over it, booking it for the front door, which just swings and slams as you approach it. And you grab the handle because surely just the wind, you rattle it. You locked it.
I'm gonna
it doesn't open.
I'm gonna unlock it.
Okay, make an agility check again with your second move to try and get that thing unlocked.
Staying locked, my friend.
Oh.
That was a 1 and a 5, so 9.
You...
Oh no, wait, agility.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay, you get your key out, you fumble with it, you drop it to the floor, and you see one of these little things race past, the key is gone.
Oh! Locking eyes with that one and chasing it in a minute.
What eyes?
Locking sockets eyes with that one, oh god.
What's your grade score?
Grit is 15.
15. Okay, another one you feel trying to like climb up you, up your back. You shrug it off before it does any damage. You feel it catching onto your wallet chain. It's hanging out of your back pocket. You too. Jay, what's your grit score?
11.
11. Okay, you are looking around and because you've been observing, you see one just in time as it comes climbing up the counter and jumps towards you and tries to latch its teeth onto your face.
No!
Make me an agility check.
At still advantage? Yeah. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You see it coming towards you, these like folds of skin open to this like mouth that splits in 3 directions with sharp teeth inside it, and just swing and hit it with the frying pan. So
4!
There's 4 in there?
And Robin, what's your grit score?
13.
13. Okay, you see another one, you just like kick it out of the way before it can even get close to you. You missed your turn.
I failed my nerve roll.
Jay.
How's the door going?
Fucking delinquents! Stole the key and the wallet!
Let's see if I can try the back door.
Try the back door. You rattle it. It's locked. It's now almost mocking you the way the lights above you flash. You can just see the like condensation dripping down the glass from where it says "I'm here."
Is there anything in the kitchen that I could use to like fortify myself to try and break the door down?
How so? What are you trying to fortify? How like? Are you trying to pull a coffee table shield?
I was thinking that, like, hero origin story.
There's chairs.
Yeah, I'll take a chair and see if I can use it to, like...
Smash the window?
Yeah, anything that'll help us get out.
Make a strength check. I won't make you make an agility check because you can pick up a chair. You know how to
I sure can pick up a chair. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, no natural 20 for the window.
Window just like, no.
See Jay pick up this chair and just hurl it out the window and the glass shatters immediately. Smashes through the "I'm here." Chair goes through the other side of the window and you look out there and you see that it's now pissing with rain. Like this storm is rolling in, you hear a crack of thunder. Well, you smash the glass.
And having done that, see if there's a way that I can get the door open.
Make your cognition roll.
No, that was my last advantage, so no more of that.
23.
Okay. I'd say you sort of reach around outside, you realise this thing doesn't lock from the outside because that's ridiculous, but from where you are able to see the glint of like a spare key that's hidden like behind a light and reach it from the window.
I get the spare key.
Okay.
Back doors in business!
I don't know what that means.
Do I lose the stamina point now?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh no.
Okay, that door is unlocked, Chris.
Is that when I was like grappling my wallet still hanging from
Yeah.
me?
Hang on from your butt.
Sick. I'm gonna just...
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna butt smash it.
I'm gonna but smash it against the wall. So I'm just gonna like yeet myself into the wall to squash it.
Make
Strength of ass.
yeah, straight.
How strong is my ass? It's quite strong at 19.
Okay. I mean, the nearest object that you can smash it into is the front desk.
I'll do that.
So you just turn around and like charge backwards towards the front desk, and you like smash this creature into it, shoving the front desk out of the way as you do so. You feel it let out like a
Oh, bad.
and scramble away. It's caught on your wallet chain, but as it does try and run away, like you feel something tug sharp and then it gets out, and papers sort of fly off the desk as it scrambles away. Are you doing anything else?
Did it take my wallet?
It's your chain is now dangling loose without the wallet.
Oh, 9 points! I'm gonna... That was my third roll, so I need to spend another adrenaline point if I want to keep
Yep.
Being fast.
being quick
Fast.
boy. So I'm gonna spend one.
Okay.
So I can get my 3 rolls thingy back. And then I will run to the back door.
Okay. Make me an agility check to sprint to the back door without being caught.
Molested.
It's a nat 20, 25.
Nice. You do see another one coming out of the living room. You just sort of like punt it with your foot as you're
Hell
going
yeah.
past, and it flies in there. And you sprint back down towards the kitchen.
Get back in!
You see Jay like wrestling with the key, getting this door open, and Robin just frozen to the spot, just like absolutely bewildered by this entire situation. The things.
Oh god.
Little friends.
Okay, as you are running, one of them jumps down from the staircase and lands on your shoulder. It's gonna try and take a chunk out of your face.
Oh!
It's illegal.
Yeah.
My face looks great in the future.
Roll me an agility check.
At advantage because of the adrenaline.
10. You feel these glass shard teeth just latch into the side of your jaw. You feel one of them pierce through
Oh!
to your mouth
Ah!
That's gnarly.
and hook in like a snake tooth.
Awful.
This thing is now latched onto you, its face on yours.
Oh.
Jay, where you are at the door, your grit score was
11.
11. Okay. You've smashed the glass, and now you see one climbing up onto the window frame, moves towards you, and goes for your wrist. Make me an agility check.
15?
15. Okay. You take a... I should have given you... You lose a health point. You lose a health point as well as it scrapes its teeth across you, but it doesn't latch on, and you sort of fling it away.
Good.
You do hear outside a deep growl.
Oh, fuck off.
Why? Robin. With all of this excitement happening at the other end of the room,
Would we call it that?
you are safe this round.
Thank god.
And it's now your turn.
I sort of finally unfreezing herself, realising she's been just screaming this whole time. Gonna try and leg it for the back door as well.
Okay.
I guess an advantage. I've not used any of my advantage rolls yet. Ooh, that's agility 22.
22. Okay. You see Jay like sling this thing off of his arm, and the key is still in the door. You just turn the handle and yank it open and dart straight through. You can take a second action.
Run more.
No.
Run.
Another agility check to sprint across the yard if you're going towards the lighthouse.
I have got this kitchen knife in one hand. 17.
Yeah. You do see out here as you're passing by this big hunking, like canine-looking creature. Looks like it's got rotting flesh falling off.
Why?
Or so.
Why?
Like dripping more, where the skin is sort of falling away, and 2 white eyes. But you're faster than it.
It just spurs me to run even faster.
Robin just breaking out of her stupor, runs to the back door and just
she's gone.
Is gone across the backyard of the
See you later,
big
Usain
house. Jay,
With the door open, do I see Big Dog?
you do indeed. Maybe a nerve check.
What's your thingy?
I have a -2 to nerve because of my fear of canines, so I got a 3. No, wait. +4, -2. I got a 7.
A 7. You freeze up on the spot immediately. Chris,
Got this thing hanging on
yeah,
me.
you two, you see Robin dart through the door, and then Jay go to move and just freeze. It's your turn.
I'm gonna have to make fucking third point for the day.
Oh, you still got 2 more checks with that one.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
One more.
One more then.
First thing first.
I'm the realist.
I'm the realist. I want to use my action to pull this thing from my face and just like, with my other hand, grab its head and just like crack its neck on my knee.
Whoa!
Make a strength check.
Loaded. Good lord. Strength +3. So that's a nat 20 to 23.
Nice. You can do exactly that. You pry it from your face, feeling its teeth leaving your flesh.
Oh.
Grab it in both hands and like twisting it at the same time, just crack over your knee, and it just sort of curls in on itself like a dead insect.
Just discard it.
Throw it off to the side. You have another action.
Run. I'm gonna try and follow Robin, and as I go past, slap you on the shoulder like, come on!
I would say you can shove him, make a charm roll, try and like overcome his nerve.
Okay, so I've got a +1 to charm, and you're not a stranger, so I don't have my suspicious thing. So that's 17.
17. Chris shoves you and sort of wakes you from your stupor as he barrels past you. Make an agility check.
See ya.
Chris.
The charm of his piercing eyes.
+5 to my agility. 9.
9. Okay.
Puppy.
Okay.
Orc.
Outside, this large creature comes tearing towards you. It's keeping up with you, but it can't get its jaws around you.
Oh my god, good.
Rolled lower than your crit score.
Oh my god.
Okay. Robin, you still just
Running so
Just
fast,
running.
so hard. I think this is my last
believe so.
advantage? 15.
15. You see Robin just not stopping, not looking back, shouldering her bag and just going for it towards the lighthouse. You hop the picket fence, one flying leap, and don't look back.
I have lost a stamina point now because I'm out of adrenaline.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Jay, you don't have your camera right now.
Oh shit.
Where would I have left it?
It's probably just on the kitchen counter.
Oh,
But-
well, just grab it and
Yeah.
fucking bolt.
Okay.
I just grab my camera, look at Big Dog, close my eyes for a hot second, and then just absolutely peg it.
Make me an agility check.
Oh, that's cocked. 18.
18, okay. You overcoming your fear, seeing Chris and Robin heading straight out the door. Close your eyes, don't think about the dog, and just start pelting it towards the fence.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Chris, this dog is right upon you.
I'm going to spend my third adrenaline token of the day.
God.
Yep.
I need to.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to keep first action, because it's right on me, isn't it?
Yep. You still have this
Rolling pin. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to like swing round with the rolling pin to try and hit its snout. To keep them before I keep running. Just sort of like a shark, you know, you bat them on the nose like
Yeah.
Agility?
Uh,
Strength.
so strength if you're trying to whack it.
13.
13, okay. You just swing around and smack this rolling pin with surprising accuracy across this huge canine creature's snout.
Nice.
You see bits of flesh tear away,
Nice.
sticking to the rolling pin,
Oh.
and it drops back several feet behind you.
And then I'm going to bolt. I'm just going to carry on running towards the lighthouse.
Agility check.
+5 to agility. 16.
16, okay. You too run towards the picket fence and aim, flying leap over it, stumbling a little at the other side, but making it away, not looking back. Jay versus dogs.
Oh.
You hear it rather than see it on your trail, coming towards you. And it goes for your ankle with its teeth. Can you make me an agility check?
Am I allowed to spend an adrenaline point when it's not my turn?
Yes.
I would
As
like
a
to do that.
As a reaction, you can spend an adrenaline point. Yeah, at any time that you want adrenaline to kick in.
I'm doing that.
Oh.
I rolled double 8s again. 9.
9. You're gonna take 4 points of damage
Oh.
as these huge canine teeth clamp down your ankle, and that sort of interrupts your run, sends you sprawling out onto the grass. You can feel this horrifying ache in your leg, blood oozing down into your new socks.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. I guess I will look over my shoulder to see if the others are with me, or if I'm being pursued by the dog.
And so you turn around, you see Chris clearing the fence, and then you see Jay go down, sort of getting towards it.
How far back? Like, could I get to him?
Yeah, like 30 feet back, you're sprinting.
Okay. I will go into another state of adrenaline, I suppose.
Hell yeah. Join me on the adrenaline train.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Junkies, the lot of us.
peg it back to him and try and get the dog off him. Agility 19.
19. You run back, you jump straight over this fence again. This is apparently one of your skills.
She did hurdles.
I'm gonna realise the pain in my leg later from where like these glass like needles went in.
Hurdling your way over the picket fence, you make it back to Jay where the dog is.
I'm gonna slash it like in its eyes with the kitchen knife.
Nice. Make a agility check.
18?
18.
Nice.
Okay. You just kitchen knife in hand, heart thumping with adrenaline, swing down, and you just feel this knife go into soft flesh, like slice through one of the eyeballs, and it releases its jaw of Jay's leg, and sort of backs up a bit, like face down, trying to shake off the pain.
Do I have enough? Can I drag Jay up, like to start moving again, or is that me done?
That's your 2 actions.
Okay, cool.
Jay, it's your turn.
In a pure state of shock and fear and just having no idea, he's just going to try and smash its whole mouth with the frying pan.
Okay, make a strength check. Blunt force.
5. I'm too scared of dogs.
Oh god.
It backs away just in time as you swing blindly for it. You're still in adrenaline,
Yes, so I get one more adrenaline roll.
so you get another action.
Up and away!
And so you get up, you don't have to roll for that. And the two of you can sort of use this moment where it's not pursuing to climb back over the fence and run.
Run.
You feel your heart's beating. Chris, you looking back to make sure they're okay. And the three of you sort of cross through the slightly wooded path towards the lighthouse.
Running.
God, running so fast.
And you charge up towards the red lighthouse door at the bottom of this tall white tower, lights swinging around at the top. Start hammering desperately on it.
Try and get the door open.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're in the front, get the door open.
Yeah, you pull at the door and it doesn't give, and then it does give. And you see Hank standing on the other side, just like,
Please let us in.
please come in.
Yeah.
Come in. Sort of looking past you, a little bit confused.
I've got blood gushing from my face.
Quickly, yes, get inside.
Uh-huh.
Get inside. And he keeps the door open. And it's like, come on.
Like supporting Jay, like both of us.
Both of us with
already.
leg injuries, like,
He will come outside and like put an arm between each of you and help you inside the lighthouse.
You got a weapon? Any guns?
Not here.
Where?
Back at the house.
Fuck. Okay.
And he shuts the door and you hear this huge heavy metal door shut and he puts the latch back on. And you glance up towards the only window in here, about 20 feet up, and you see blue skies. Hank is looking between the three of you like absolutely bewildered.
Was there a storm?
No. Come on, come sit, please.
Oh, are we still covered in blood?
Yes.
And
My face is bleeding.
Yes, please come sit down.
yeah, gonna sit heavily on the couch and well, assuming there's a couch.
Yeah. Well, you know that.
I know in the present, but in the past I don't.
sit around the coffee table that is no more in the present.
Yeah.
Is there a little sink in here?
Yeah, there's a
kitchenette.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the sink and wash my face.
Mm-hmm.
Try and wash the hole.
There's just a hole in your face.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's a
make
little
myself laugh by like putting a bit of water in my face and then closing my mouth and then so a bit of water comes out of the hole in my cheek.
As you all settle down and feel the adrenaline in your body dropping, your heart slowing.
So I lose it, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you've got any unspent adrenaline rolls, then they're gone now.
Already moved
Yeah.
them down.
Drop
Now
your stamina
zero.
level.
Yep. Use 2 stamina levels.
Make me a sanity check. After everything that you've just seen.
Oh, 19.
9.
13.
Robin, you're going to drop 4 sanity points. As you just think about everything you've seen and the fact that it's sunny outside through the window, and you almost just want to laugh because how is that even possible?
No.
We nearly killed a man today.
Oh my god.
Hank is sort of kind of frozen to the spot momentarily, looking between the three of you. Is like, do you want to talk about it? Do you need anything? Can I get you anything?
Got a first aid kit?
Got alcohol?
I do have a bit of that.
I will start like rolling up my leg and your trouser leg if you'll let me, and going over our leg injuries to try and patch up what I can.
Okay. For each person that you want to return a health point to, that is 1 use of the first aid
Yeah,
kit.
so that's down to 2 use. We bought this first aid kit today!
Oh god.
Cool.
I'm gonna mess my face up a little bit, so it's all good.
Cool. And I will also eat an energy bar so I can jump from 4 to 6.
One
with the first aid kit.
Yeah, with the first aid kit,
as well.
I mean.
Yes, you can take
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
1 health point for the first aid kit and 1 for the energy bar.
Yeah.
I too will have a energy bar.
Sure. Hank turns around with like a bottle of white rum and a glass for you, and you're just like stuffing an energy bar in your mouth. Okay.
How many hit points do I get back for the white rum?
None.
Lose 1.
Oh, back to 7.
Oh, and do I have a lower maximum in the past because I took so much damage?
No, because the kind of injury wasn't
Oh, cool.
one that can't be healed.
You should get a tetanus shot. I mean, we probably both should.
Kind of say to her quiet enough so that Hank won't hear it. I'm not sure if that counts for monster dogs, Robin.
I mean, if it counts for rusty nails, it counts for monster dogs.
Okay.
Hank has turned to look at that.
Keep just dressing her wounds like,
What happened? Come. Please, Chris, sit. Well, look like you could use a rest.
Are you telling me?
I'm cold. Is anyone cold?
A bit.
Yeah.
Just the calm down from whatever that was.
Yeah.
I will put the water boiling, make you some tea.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
You still haven't answered me what that was. What happened?
Big bad dog. Real big bad dog. Nasty bad business bad dog.
Dog?
Big bad dog.
God, I haven't really seen any dogs around here.
How much do you know about the legends around here?
Fair amount.
Yeah. You believe them?
Well, it's like filling up a big iron kettle and putting it on the stove top. Strikes a match, lights it up. I think everybody around here kind of believes them a little bit, at least.
Well, your legends are making a warm welcome for us.
I see. Well, I mean, I'm not inclined to disbelieve you, considering the state you've just turned up in. Dangerous place, Adler Island, if you believe it.
There are sort of times of year or any particular time that this kind of thing gets worse, or there's more weird stuff reported, or anything along those lines.
Well, I mean, we've had some missing people.
What, recently, or just
Across the decades. Always around this time of year, so I guess I'd say dangerous time of year. I know that sounds crazy.
No, what we've been through is
Nothing
crazy.
sounds crazy.
no? It all sounds crazy.
But what we saw...
What did you see?
I mean, we saw an old woman explode into trees. I'm just going to put that on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
when? Where?
I went to go talk to the last living hawthorn and she's trees.
I heard in the town earlier today that Alice Hawthorne had passed away. I don't know what to say.
Nope.
What can you really say to that?
It's, the very last Hawthorne, I suppose. And then, I guess unless she has any family elsewhere, but... Wow. This is quite a lot to take in.
You think?
Yeah, I'm sure. Let me, tea. Tea!
Thanks.
He was busies himself getting some cups out, sort of other side of this reasonably large lighthouse room. The three of you left sat on the sofa.
Kick back and lounge. Just relax for a bit.
I'll check over my camera, just sort of make sure that everything's in order, having run away from that situation.
Mm-hmm. It looks to be in order, but you realise that you hadn't even noticed as you were running away from that situation your tape has run out.
I'll take it out and swap it over and just pop it on the side for now.
Mm-hmm. It's not long before Hank is coming back over with like a little wooden tray, 3 teacups on it. This should help calm your nerves. This, please, you'll feel better, you'll feel warmer. that puts those 3 down on the table and then goes back over to fetch a 4th one for himself.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Going straight for the tea.
So British of you.
Yes, I've been offered a beverage. I will take it.
The two hand holds.
Yeah, I think that's all of us. Just try and be warm.
Be warm. Hold tea, be warm. Take a sip, it's pretty sweet. It's nice.
The sugar's good for your body after a shock like that.
Yeah.
Everyone make a cognition check.
Will do, Chief.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yours at advantage, Jay, because it's visual.
Oh, because I'm looking?
Looking.
10.
17.
I rolled a natural 1, so that's a 6.
Cool. These two are quite distracted, but you constantly observing, you can't sit still and just concentrate on your tea.
Eyes.
You're looking around, and you do notice another calendar here, same Sunday marked on it as in the house. Up on the shelf, you noticed a statue that doesn't look unlike the one that Alice Hawthorne made, that you took to the
statue. Anguished man statue.
rather than like crouching down and covering his face. This time the man seems to be praying.
Noticing that, Jay will just sort of quietly go over to take a closer look at it and just pick it up and give it a little turn over to see if it, like, it seems odd that it kind of looks similar, so just sort of trying to think, oh yeah, was this also made by Alice? Like,
You turn it over, and not only do you see AH on the bottom, but you also see a number of runes subtly carved into the base of this statue. Hank turns back around with his tea and goes, I would suggest you don't touch that.
oh, I'm sorry. And it just fragile?
Yeah,
What is it?
just a statue of, nostalgic importance to me.
Sure.
Drink up, you'll feel better.
Yeah, thanks. So, what do you know about these legends?
You know, just the same as everyone, really.
You ever seen any of them?
No, I've never seen anything like that myself, but being the lighthouse keeper, people do say you should try and keep the lights on. I'm gonna try and bear that in mind.
I mean, it is always a comfort when the light goes by the window.
That's why we came here. We saw it from where everything went hell. Over in your house.
Over in my place.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry. It might be a bit of a mess in there.
Well, as long as the 3 of you are okay.
It depends how you define okay. I got a hole in my face.
Well, I mean, still standing.
Or a small child bit me.
A small child.
Yeah. It looked like the size of one, but its face was concaved in, had a big tooth. Right through my cheek.
Well, that's pretty gross.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Kind of, shaken, I guess. Today's been a lot.
Well, yeah, it does all sound like the 3 of you are shaken up.
Robin sort of piecing together what they were meant to be doing before all this happened. We've still got to head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's light now. Like, actually.
Where are you heading out to?
Just going on a little hike. Get some fresh air, you know?
You really want to do that in your state? I mean, you've got injuries on your legs.
I mean, it's probably gonna help us clear our heads.
Fresh air and all that.
Right.
We're heading out into the woods anyway, so we should probably get on that. Thanks for the tea.
Yeah, and
Please do finish it before you go.
it is good.
Sure.
As you sort of sit there, finishing up this tea, thinking about this task ahead of you, a little reluctant at the idea of having to do it. You start to feel a little bit swimmy. still sipping away at the tea. Sleepy almost. You look down into the bottom of the mugs. You see a sort of thick layer of, maybe it's honey, maybe it's some sort of maple syrup.
It's not maple. I can tell you that.
And bring it up to my nose and sniff it.
A very sweet smelling substance. Kind of like a slightly natural scent to it that's not something you'd normally consider edible, like tree sap. And as you sniff it, you just realise it's falling out of your hand and it hits the floor and you see the mug break.
I don't feel so good.
The words slurring together.
I'm kind of tired.
Just put the mug down, having seen that Robin's dropped hers, and like go to bend over to tidy up the one that dropped. But probably not quite make it, considering how.
You place your mug down.
Place my mug down.
Do the same. And then, Jay, you lean down to clean up the mess. And you just keel over onto the floor.
Oh, no.
The last thing the two of you see before you just feel your eyesight, your vision, your mind fade to black. You see Hank putting his mug down and just the slightest smirk tugging at his lips. And then you wake up again. It's dark where you wake. You're not quite aware of this space. It's cold. You're tied up.
Oh!
Slowly your vision starts to return. You feel sort of ache in your head. Everybody lose a health point.
Oh god.
It's so hard to get them back.
Back to 7, lads.
God, I wish that were me.
You realise that the three of you are bound back to back together, sat on the floor. It's dirt floor. And though there's barely any light, there is a small slither of it underneath what looks like a wooden door. It's silent in here. You hear the thrumming of an engine, maybe, outside of wherever this is.
Like a room or a...
It's not quite light enough to see, but it is like 4 walls, you are enclosed in something.
Is it rope that's holding us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to shift my hands and my thumbs to try and pull out of the ropes.
Okay, make an agility check.
Oh, you're awake.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. That's 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. Manage to twist, push your thumb into the middle of your fist and start sliding one hand out. You get the hand out.
Okay. I want to undo the other hand with the hand that's free.
Yeah, you're tugging at it, knots seem pretty tight, pretty hard to undo, and you realise that your head is still quite woozy, and there's a throb of pain in your wrist. You two start to feel this dull ache in your forearms as well.
Oh, pal.
I don't know. I got one hand out. I'm gonna get it out. Okay.
You got your pocket knife?
You can feel around. You don't have your multi-tool. You realise that you weren't quite done packing back at Beacon House, and it's still sat there on your stuff.
Don't worry. I got it. I'm fine. I got one hand out. Reach her, just again trying to pull at the other one. Just thumb in.
As you start to tug on it, you hear the latch on the door being undone.
Put my hands back behind her really quick.
The door pulled open, and immediately a figure appears silhouetted. You see bright light that you have to sort of close your eyes against. As they start to adjust, you realise the figure is Hank, and the light is a headlight, a single headlight that seems to be coming off like maybe a quad bike or something to that effect. Good evening.
What the hell did you do to us?
Finally awake.
Don't think it's good.
What is happening?
You see him turn on a lantern and hang it up and throw some light over this space, and you realise you're sat on the ground in a shed. It's quite a large shed.
How far away from me is he?
Like good 10 feet.
I can't breathe so good.
You'll be okay.
No, I can't breathe.
It doesn't particularly bother me.
Chris doesn't do
He's
that.
got no empathy.
No. Come closer, little
Sort
man.
of glance around the shed that you're in now, and you can see various, like, imagine groundskeeping tools, rakes, a lawnmower. There's like a chain hanging up on the wall, a hose pipe. You see like a spool of wire, looks sharp.
Well, he's stood there. I'm going to be trying to get my other hand out then.
Okay. Make me an agility check to wriggle it free.
Do I have advantage because I've got one free hand?
No. Say you can spend an adrenaline token, but you don't have one.
I don't. It's 15.
15. Okay. It seems pretty well stuck for now.
15.
Okay. Either of the other two of you do anything?
Nope. Just waiting
Yeah.
to see where this is going, because I'm bewildered as hell.
Can we feel Chris's hands, like,
Yes, you can feel him
fumbling around, trying to get out?
Wiggly Chris.
I did say as well I've got one hand out, so yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to...
Just keep eyes on Hank then for the minute.
So I have some questions for you, really.
I've got some questions for you. What you up to?
I'm the one asking the questions.
Boring.
Wah wah.
I don't want any more out of you.
Well, I can answer your questions then.
You will walk over to one of the shelves, get a roll of duct tape,
Also!
come back over, tear a piece off, and just jam it over your
I
mouth.
want to grab his hand.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
An
Oh!
agility check.
Oh!
13.
13. You rolled a 17.
Oh!
He's gonna grab your wrist and twist it painfully.
Oh!
I wouldn't if I were you. And then he shows you your wrist, pushes the sleeve up, and you see the black pulsing veins starting to stick out of the skin. Just a little.
What the fuck?
What is it?
You gonna try and hit me again?
Fine. Yeah.
I guess I can just leave you here for those to take over then.
No. What do you want?
Well, to start with, her,
What? No.
Excuse me?
Robin Hawthorne.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's funny, I read that little letter you stuck inside your pillowcase.
You've been through my stuff.
Pervert.
And the dagger, where is it?
Don't know what you're talking about.
The dagger, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No,
What
no,
dagger?
Say it louder. That means we know. No, dickhead.
You put duct tape over your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Why would we know where something like that was?
What
Because
dagger?
I read the letter. I'm not fucking around here.
I'm
Okay?
not fucking around either. I want to go home. Like, this is bullshit.
Drag you forwards, you Robin. And untie your hands and lift up one of your wrists so you can see the black veins there.
What is that? What is that?
You've seen exactly what that does. I know you were there when Alice died.
Oh, so you're just
What have you done to us?
waiting for us to die as well?
Well, no, I can fix you if you can help me. So where's the dagger?
Lift my free hand. Pull the duct tape open. We don't know, asshole.
Okay. I guess I can help you then.
So what's gonna happen to us? We're just gonna turn into those things as well?
Probably. It's not my concern.
If I turn into one of those fucking tree creatures, I am gonna find you and shove so many branches down your throat.
So threatening.
Just you wait.
Why do you even want a weird old dagger?
It's nostalgically important to me.
What does that mean?
what?
Nostalgically important to you?
Like the sculpture
Tell
that
me
you...
where it is.
Bunker.
In the bunker. Of course it is.
Who the hell are you?
Just Hank. Your friendly host.
Friendly host.
Up on your feet. Drag you up to your feet.
Yikes.
You see in one corner of the room now you're stood, like your 3 rucksacks. Right, I guess we're going to the bunker.
Sure.
No funny business out of you, Ward. And we'll push Robin first, outside. And sit you, it's got like a fucking like trailer attached to the back of the quad bike. Great. To sort of carrying like sacks of things around.
Is my camera anywhere?
Yeah, you see it in the corner with your with the bags.
I'm just gonna like pick it up behind my back. I don't care about the rest of the stuff.
Right. Up, out.
Sure. But my hands are free now, so it's just like...
He will pull the rope that's still tied to one of your wrists. Okay.
Okay.
And he's gonna loose one of your hands each and then tie the 3 ropes together so the 3 of you are tied together.
Oh, great.
Like a chain gang.
Mm.
Sit you on the back of this trailer. I was really hoping you were gonna say that it was here at the grounds of the manor, but oh well.
Why are we here?
That's really none of your business right now.
No, I think it is. We kind of woke up here.
You kind of dragged us here.
Yeah, you kind of drugged us.
Yeah, well, gotta do what you gotta do.
Do ya?
Now he's dragged us outside and we're on the trailer. What can we see out here?
You realise you're actually on the grounds of Hawthorne Manor.
Mm.
You're like in the walled-in sort of pasture gardens. You can see the manor in the distance. It's night. And you can see above you this moon that you've been waiting for, this sort of slim first quarter moon.
If I check my watch with my free hand, can I see what the time is?
Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
He starts driving towards the open gates of Hawthorne Manor.
Cling to the trailer.
So what did you do with my brother?
What did I do with your brother?
Yeah. I mean, you just fucked with us.
I didn't do anything with your brother. What did your brother do, is the question, really.
What the hell are you talking about?
Also, you just yelling over the quad bike.
Yeah.
What are you doing with my brother?
Pretty much.
So like,
Well, don't you think it's funny how your brother went to go and stay with the Hawthorne family and none of them got out alive?
Nah, that's not him.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do.
He slows down towards the gates. And you see now, in this moonlight, all the runes carved along this outer wall of Hawthorne Estate, just glowing slightly.
it's the same kind of runes that were on the base of the sculpture. Yeah, cool, great, fantastic.
And the same ones that you in the future watching this back recognise as the ones that are like around the inside of the bunker door.
Europe.
Carries on. Sort of, you see him sort of take a breath and then puts the quad bike sort of in a faster gear and starts moving at speed.
You hold tight to the
And you
trailer.
have to hold on tight. In fact, everybody make me an agility roll.
Christ.
Oh, no, get in the tray.
10.
15.
Okay, you're all okay. It's quite a lurch, but you grab onto the sort of outer railing of this low trailer that's not meant for people.
Any wooziness gone.
And you can't hear each other talk anymore over the outside of this sort of roar of this quad bike. He comes down the path, and then he turns up the first path that he told you to avoid. You move like this for maybe a half hour on the back of this trailer through the woods, this single beam of light from this headlight, feeling like the only thing that can even potentially keep you safe at this point. As you do glance past, you swear some of the trees you're whipping past look like people. Eventually, you come up to a bridge. And here, he slows the quad bike. And he stops. Right off.
Jeez. Alright.
It's sort of fairly wide bridge with walls and a roof over it. This thing won't take the bike.
Sure.
It doesn't look particularly sturdy.
I'm gonna leave you such a bad review.
In what, the yellow page?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you see him pull off the handle of the quad bike, the lantern that you'd retrieved from Hawthorne Manor that you were carrying with you.
That's my spooky lamp.
Pours a little salt in the top, takes a lighter out of his pocket and lights it up, and holds it up to the bridge. You see a shimmering figure in the middle of the bridge that back away from the light.
Cool.
A ghost-like figure backs away down the bridge. He goes, right, ladies first.
How high is it?
You move towards it, and in the dark, you can't see the bottom.
That's somehow worse.
Make a nerve roll.
-3, so that'll just be a... So normally a +4 to nerve, -3 with my vertigo, so that's just a +1. 13.
13. Okay. Looking over the edge and just seeing the dark, you close your eyes and think, it's not that high. It can't be.
It's not.
No, you just can't see the bottom, but it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And step onto the bridge, mainly because you're aware how it's behind you and you'd rather move away from him than closer. And Jay, you're forced to follow as the rope tied between you.
Yeah, that's fine.
You feel it rubbing against the black veins in your wrist and it burns.
Ow.
Ow.
Chris, you follow after, stepping onto the bridge, and you hear it creaking, loud, unpleasant, like the bough of a tree in the wind that wants to give away. Hank follows. The four of you shuffle close to the wall of the bridge, the light from this lantern shimmering. And you see as you pass just the scene of this stranger at the edge of the bridge, stepping off. But you carry on going.
Cool.
As you glance back, you see the stranger on the bridge again, stuck in an endless loop. You get to the other side. Okay. Bump should be further up this way. Keep moving. You continue on into the dark depths of the wood, completely aware in the lantern's burning light. Just these silvery figures in the trees watching you constantly. Maybe dozens of them, but none of them come closer. They all seem to like back away from the light.
Spooky.
Figuring that Hank at this point has probably seen the fact that Jay is carrying a big old camera, he just hoiks it up onto his shoulder.
He's gonna come forward and just loose the ropes.
I'm gonna try and trip him as he walks past me.
Trip the old man. Get his ass.
Shit, 10.
Got an 18.
Oh, too fast.
He just steps aside and is like, no funny business.
Oh, that's being funny.
Everybody make me a endurance check.
Endurance?
Endurance?
I don't suppose I get that as advantage for long distance.
No.
23.
So I have a +2 to endurance.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
We all good.
It doesn't hurt too much, but you do feel the slight movement of something under your skin as the veins in your arm continue to swell.
Okay, right, you here in a
Change it back.
Might do it later. It's my security for now.
Oh, fantastic.
Now what then?
We're gonna find that bunker. You're gonna find that dagger that you said is there.
And you're gonna change this back.
Yeah.
How can we trust you?
How can I trust you who's gonna be there? You're just gonna have to. I have some unfinished business and you're helping me, and then we'll all be good. As he says that, you hear a crack behind you. Like the crack of a tree falling. Even Hank takes a peer back over his shoulder at that. Move faster. They're drawn to the veins.
Oh, if only you'd... Oh, what a shame that we
You couldn't
somehow
have waited? Or you couldn't have, I don't know, like done this later?
We don't have much time. Keep moving. In fact, start running.
Fine.
Wow, okay.
Guess we'll run as best we can, tight together.
Alright.
we've been loosed.
Right, untied us.
You've
Oh, right.
been loosed.
Loosed.
Yeah, you start to run. Hank too, still holding this lantern.
I mean, hey, it would have been, a lot easier to not have things coming after us, but no. You gotta have insurance.
Just shut up.
You're such an asshole.
All of you sort of like
Brisk jog.
a brisk jog, not wanting to waste your energy. But then you start to see pop, the tree roots of the trees that you're passing start to pop out of the ground.
Cool.
No,
And
thank
you see
you.
them seem to like writhe and reach for you. Everybody make me a nerve check.
18.
Dirty 20.
17.
17. Okay.
And Hank.
Fuck Hank.
He's okay.
Not massively okay, but he's okay. You see him glancing back a lot over his shoulder, and as he runs, you can't help yourselves looking back as well, because what is he looking at? And that's when you start to see the glint of the lantern light off teeth and this bumpy acorn-like head moving through the trees towards you, and you hear,
Oh, hi, Alice.
and the tree roots all around you start to grow up out of the ground, trying to trip you. Everybody make me an agility roll
Great.
as a state of adrenaline kicks in.
Yay!
Me as well? Is that an advantage
Yeah.
then, that one?
Yes, it is.
I only have 3 adrenaline tokens.
DM one's different.
Oh, it's different.
Crit. 21.
16.
Agility.
Yeah, add advantage.
Oh, nat 20.
Cool.
That's a 25.
Okay, so 25,
21.
Dirty 20, I think.
just 20. Nice. You,
Or no, 7.
17. Well, it's
Something
high.
like that.
You, you take off running, like looking down at your feet, trying to use this lantern light to navigate the roots, sort of hopping around them. You notice that they're coming for the three of you in particular, where Hank sort of pelts past you momentarily. They don't seem to be coming for his ankles.
I'm gonna be going for him, though.
Russian
Are
old
you
man.
trying to rush Hank?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not getting away from this if we
Make
can't.
an agility check.
Exact.
23.
23. You charge towards him and you tackle him. You knock Hank to the ground.
Oh, great.
You two see the lantern go flying and start to dim as it starts to go out.
Gonna dash for the lantern.
Make an agility check to check that. Advantage again.
21.
21. Okay, you can run over. You grab it
Grab
because
it.
you see the roots trying to sort of wrap themselves around it.
Snatch it away.
You have Hank down on the ground.
Cool.
You feel roots as well trying to wrap around your legs.
Okay. I'm going to drag him to his feet, and I'm gonna essentially I want to rush throw him at the creature that's coming towards us.
Oh god.
I'm going to be like, here you go, Grandma.
Make agility and then a strength check.
Cool.
So one's at advantage.
23.
Yep.
That one wasn't advantage, this one isn't.
Yeah, so drop us down a level and take a -1 to
Oh no, we're into the
Everything now.
minuses!
to every roll you make.
Yep.
Chris.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20 because my strength is +3, so -1 is +2, so
Okay.
20.
You drag Hank up to his feet, and you have the strength to push him into the creature. You see it coming towards you, like these tree roots almost moving around the trees itself, like an octopus moving through water.
He's got your thing. He's got the little token back at his lighthouse. And I'm going to turn and run.
You push him towards it, and you turn and run. Maybe one more agility check with your stamina minus.
That's a nat 20.
Your dice are just like
25 and then -1, 24.
Okay.
My dice are like, fuck Hank.
You guys see, like Robin, you dive for the lantern and manage to pull it up. Jay, you've got your camera like trying to turn it on to all of it. And you see Chris starting to pelt forward again.
Yeah.
You taking off running after him? You doing something else?
Yeah, but while we're running, just like kind of patting myself over with one hand. I take it like, do I still have belongings in some of my pockets and stuff?
A couple of things, yeah.
Do I still have like the salt that I had earlier from the general store?
Yeah.
Cool. As we're going, if I see any tree roots coming our way, I'm just gonna be like, ha, yeah.
Yeah, visual observation check.
Crit 23.
23. You do notice that nothing seems to happen as you flick salt.
I do this for a hot sec to make myself feel better.
Okay.
And then I keep going and put the salt back in my pocket.
Okay. She is coming after you.
Oh god.
No!
You don't see what happens to Hank.
Okay.
As like the tree roots sort of pile past where you last were. She's coming towards you. Everybody make me another agility check.
Dirty 20.
Wait, how many advantage rolls have I had?
You've had 2 now.
Last one.
I rolled 16, so +5, and then -1's dirty 20.
18.
Okay, all of you can feel yourselves gaining distance away from this creature. There's less tree roots on the ground here as you're running forwards, and you burst out of the tree line into a clearing. You see a sort of slight hill in the middle of the clearing and a large round door.
That's gotta be it! Bunker!
Go for the door.
Gonna run as fast as I
Charge
can
towards
through
it.
it to the door and try and open it.
You see this creature come tumbling out of the tree line behind you as you figure out how to get this door open and pull it. You can see it getting closer and closer. Are you trying to slam the door?
Yes. Back off, Grandma!
Okay. You're pulling the door closed behind you, and you feel it that just as you see her sort of skin stretched back face, the teeth coming forwards towards the gap in the door, slams closed, and boop, 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 you see these runes light up around the door. Twist the handle heavy, and then bang, bang, you hear it thudding on the outside of the door.
Keep running. Yeah, keep going.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Charging down the corridor, down to the other end. You push open a second door inside the bunker.
Close that door as well.
The light is pitch black in here as you enter.
We don't have any like torches or anything. We've got the lantern still, right?
The lantern throws a light around. You see lamps. You see various doors.
Do we see any kind of safe?
Turning around, yeah, you see the safe in the wall, sort of the wall next to you, next to the door.
That's it. That's gotta be it.
Go on then.
Go and like try and use the code to get in.
You run up to the safe and still you hear bang, bang, bang. You punch the code into the outside of the safe and throw it open, and inside you see this horseshoe-shaped shelves, all these different jars of this thick golden syrupy liquid on the shelves inside, and this large wooden box with an arched lid, oak tree carved beautifully into the top of it.
That's gotta be it. Open the box.
It's got a small lock on it, but you can, I'd say, use anything. Just thump it off, just on those small little padlocks.
Yeah.
Throw it open. It's empty. Velvet inlay for this long, wickedly curved, snaking blade.
It's not here.
What?
It's not here. Okay, fuck that right now. We need to do something about this.
Thump.
I'll pull the salt out of my pocket and just toss it at Chris.
You find yourself just turning the camera around you, looking at this bizarre 1960s bunker in the flickering light.
I'm gonna start making a little salt circle and then line. I'm gonna deliver the line from the very first episode. Just like, cut that thing down, come help us with this.
The lights overhead flicker on and off. You see the TV flicker into life.
I will put the camera down and start helping.
You run over, you look down at your arms and you see these veins growing further and further up. The three of you shaking this salt all over the floor in a circle around you as there's this furious banging on the outside door doesn't go away. As you do, you start to feel like you're losing time. Your memory is foggy as the barrier of fog around the outside of the island, forgetting what you're doing here, looking at the salt in your hands as it runs out. And then you collapse to the floor. Jay, your foot just pushing through the edge of the salt circle, breaking it.
It was you! I was the imposter!
You sus. And that brings us back to the present.
Loading!
You find yourselves in the present on Sunday afternoon, sat around Sam's kitchen table, wondering how the hell you found yourselves in this situation. Watching the end of the tape, the last bit of footage that you had.
It was Hank.
Henry.
Sam looks very shaken having watched that with you.
I'm gonna inspect my arm again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see if the veins have progressed any further.
They have a little bit. They're all the way up your arm, creeping down towards your heart.
How am I doing? Because I was fine up until this point.
Yeah, they've still been growing, but they haven't been hurting.
Cool.
So you look down, just like, oh, these two have obviously suffered a bit, and just, oh! Sam is like, shocked.
Are we gonna turn into trees?
Yeah.
Oh, why couldn't you have just said no?
No point.
The answer has to be up in that creepy manor, right?
Yeah.
There's gotta be some sort of black magic thing, something in Cedric's library, I don't know. This can't be the end of it for you.
You said there was a secret room?
Yes, in the basement, and I can show you where it is.
Oof, maybe there's some answers there.
Maybe that's where the dagger is. I don't know where else it could be.
We just gotta go check it out. So what else can we do right now?
We're running out of time.
Okay.
Is Jeremiah okay, by the way?
Yes, he's fine.
Okay.
You did.
He was a bit concussed. Everyone was talking about how he fell down the stairs.
Okay.
I don't suppose you'd mind keeping that to yourself then.
Absolutely. I mean, I saw your tape. That
Cheers.
wasn't you. Wasn't him. I don't know.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need to go back to the house.
Yes, because if what you need to do is tonight,
We're running out of time.
Our bags. We can get our bags. They're at the house. They're in the shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially, unless he's moved them.
Fucking branch.
Well, I mean,
He's seen us today, so...
I'm gonna fucking get him.
like, that tree thing got him, right?
I hope so. No, we
saw him today.
you did see him that morning.
Yeah.
Sunday morning at the Beacon House. Okay, well, I guess the sooner the better.
Yeah, let's just go.
Can't believe the assholes went to blame my brother for this. For them, for the Hawthorns.
Let me get you a new shirt.
Yeah.
He's gonna run upstairs and he will bring down like a big armful of clothing and be like,
Oh.
if anybody wants to change out of the bloody and the...
Yes!
Yeah.
You can sort of throw on like big oversized t-shirt, like check shirt, sort of
Give all the plaid.
yeah, basically new outfits out of Sam's stuff.
I want to put on one of his boiler suits because I feel like it'll be aesthetic.
Nice. Yeah. I want to
Prodding at your face hole.
Yeah, no, I know it's there. It's like,
Oh. It has like started to heal up enough that it doesn't go straight through.
there is a little scab though, and it's a scab on the inside, and I want to be biting at that.
the scab that you didn't realise went right the way through your face until right now.
So why would you think that?
Yeah.
And we'll let you all get changed. So I'm not somebody who carries like weapons or anything like that, but
Well, I mean, neither
Henry's
we.
house. He said when we were in the lighthouse, he's got guns.
Got guns.
Whatever we do, let's just do it quick.
let's go.
Let's go.
And so the three of you and Sam Graves make your way out of his house, back up that cliff, back up that steep path towards Beacon Guesthouse and the lighthouse, which you catch a glimpse of. Seems undamaged.
Of course it does.
On or off?
Off.
Okay.
Are you going straight to Hawthorne Manor or are you going into the Beacon House?
I want to see if I can find any of the weapons he said he's got, because he said he's got guns at the Beacon House.
Okay. You head inside. It's still in the state that it was in when you left it this morning.
Any sign of Hank?
No sign of Hank whatsoever. Completely empty.
Cool. I'm just going to absolutely go to his room. Go to his bedroom.
Break into his
Break into his bedroom
Sure. Make a strength check.
with my right arm.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll help you shoulder this door.
Yeah. Do I get advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, my ribs.
No.
Do I get to also roll then?
Let him try.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so 5.
5.
I forgot about my ribs.
Lose a health point. Or try and shoulder the door open and just jar your broken ribs.
I want to go to the bathroom and throw up.
Yeah.
May I shoulder barge the
Yes,
door?
you may.
Wow, 6.
Guess I'm to help you.
Should we do this together?
Please.
4.
Oh,
19.
thank God for Sam.
Sam does it.
I was like, you realise you're just going to hurt yourself doing it with your shoulder, right?
Maybe.
He just leans back and puts his foot up near the lock and then lifts it and slams it into the lock and it breaks open instantly.
Nice.
That's how you open a locked door.
Okay. I've got strong shoulders.
You're going to strain yourself.
Never happened before.
First time for everything.
How often do you kick open, barge open locked doors?
I have strong camera arms.
So is pushed.
Join you again.
Can I just ask a quick technical question?
Yes.
Seeing as we have now caught up everything and we know what's happened up until now,
Yeah.
like my sanity in the present was 10 and my one in the past was 6. Like, do we have any like detriment to any of that? Like,
That's a good point.
You know what? I didn't think about it, but let me just.
because I'm looking at it, it's just like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why would I
Yeah.
be full sanity
I
right now?
am 7 out both,
Okay.
but I've also remembered a bunch of things
Yeah.
that
And I'm fine for health in the present, which I shouldn't be.
I would say,
we've had good
considering
snoozes.
you've now caught up on the past, consolidate your sanity. So, bring your sanity in the present down to where it was in the past,
Oh,
and then
Oh, okay.
take it up 1 for having rested.
Right.
so still staying at 7.
Okay.
Staying at 7.
Yeah, we're all at 7, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, nice family.
club.
Okay. So, giving you a look, Sam pushes the door open into Hank's bedroom. It's about the same as the others. Not even any nicer decorated. Curtains drawn. Double bed.
Just walk in, caveman SpongeBob, like,
We rifle through his belongings
what's in here?
as fast as we can.
Tables have turned, bitch.
What can we take?
Loot
First
the
of
old
all,
man.
you don't see any, like, particular... There's no artwork on the walls that is personal. There's no photographs in here. You do see a pile of cash on the dresser.
How-
Take it.
Is it my cash?
Is it all cash?
You can sort of go through it, and it does divide into the amount of cash that you were carrying on your purse.
I bring
30
back
bucks.
$149. I'm
My
rich.
God!
Everybody make me a cognition check to search through the room.
That's 15.
10, 15. Natural 1.
And my +0.
Chris, you just sit at the edge of your bed, of the bed. Your pain is so severe right now. You search around the room for a while. Did I actually even come up with anything that was in Hank's room?
Give me a gun, give me a gun, give me a gun.
Painkillers.
Yeah, I would say you could find like a pot of painkillers in his bedside table.
Chris.
You find 2 books taken out of the library 10 years ago.
I think the ones that...
One is on Norse myths, and the other one is on witchcraft.
I can take them back!
I pick them up and I go find Chris and I present them to him and I say, we can clear your family name.
Well, I mean, my brother's probably dead.
No, he's not. Ghost Lantern said so.
Okay.
And I mean, you still have to pay the library fines because they're still technically 10 years late,
I'm not giving the fucking box back.
I will do this. I will bear this burden.
I will do this.
I will take the books to the library.
Okay, you can face off with Florence.
And she liked me.
She's a...
Okay, guys, we got shit to do.
We sure do. Don't do that.
Give me a gun!
No.
It's one of my skills!
It's gone.
Use it!
How long are you spending searching this room?
Not long, we have shit to do.
We gotta go.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the Oakwood journal from my pillow if it's still there.
Okay. Yeah. It's still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it this time, like, screw it.
Shove it in your pillowcase.
Yep.
You just the pillowcase for a bag.
I don't have a rucksack again.
So you could probably find a bag in Hank's room if you want to stuff things in there. You don't find a gun.
Let me use it!
Hank has the gun.
I'm gonna kill him.
What if he kills you first?
And with that, you think it's probably no time worth wasting searching here any further.
Nope.
Off we go.
Yep.
You head back down the stairs, leave Beacon Guest House by the front door, glance back at it and hope that you never have to look at it again. The 3 of you and Sam trudge on up that woodland path towards Hawthorne Manor once more.
I want to kick his fence in a little bit as we walk past.
Oh my god.
That's valid.
Kick it to pick it.
It's not very stable, it just breaks.
Good.
Where Robin's vaulted over it so many times.
You head down the second path. You see the wheel tracks of the quad bike going up and down this path now. Can't tell how old or fresh they are, whether he's come this way again. But the 4 of you carry on all the same. Make your way up towards the gates of Hawthorne Manor. As you approach, sort of eye the runes along the outside, and you notice the gates are open. You
Are
walk
the runes
inside.
glowing or?
They're not glowing now, not in daylight. Walk in through the gates and feel a sort of strangeness in the air, like a buzz, something coming. You see something up ahead on the path between you and the front doors of the manor. A lump of something laying on the ground.
How big?
You can't tell from this far away.
Oh god.
If we're still by the gates, gonna shut the gate behind us. Not that it will do a huge amount, but
Creaks loudly and you close it. Probably not going to do much, but it feels better.
yeah. Complete the circle to have the runes working.
It's an energy circuit.
Yeah, basically.
Carry on up the path. You're very aware of these black veins in your arms throbbing, growing towards your hearts. You're very aware of what you saw happen to Alice Hawthorne. And of the fact you don't have this ritual dagger yet. You don't really have any idea what you're supposed to do. Just that you feel like you probably have to at this point if you've got any chance of saving yourselves. You get closer and you realise that the lump in the middle of the path is a dead deer. It's just laying there. The closer you get, the more you can see this stretch smear of blood heading back up the path towards the manor itself.
You ever just look at something and you're like, oh, that's a good omen?
The guts of the deer sort of hang out half eaten.
Eaten. We should go to the shed and get our stuff first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to cross the grounds towards the shed and pick up your 3 rucksacks with your hiking gear.
Is there anything in the shed that we can use, like any axes or saws or rakes? Just anything to hold to feel a bit better.
Yeah, you can pick up sort of gardening tools if you want to, like a hoe with sort of sharp metal bit on the end, a rake,
Scythe.
there's no
Shears.
scythe. You can take a pair of shears.
Is there an axe?
There is no axe.
Oh! Tried to take an axe to the oak tree.
Yeah,
Bastard.
no axe here anymore.
What's a murder weapon?
As you cross back across the grounds with various heavy tools in hand, makeshift weapons, backpacks on with your hiking equipment in them.
Pitchfork.
You can take a pitchfork.
Sick.
You do see across the grounds this huge oak tree that you saw from the window upstairs. Move back past the dead deer towards the front door. You realise the blood smear goes all the way up the steps inside Hawthorne Manor, and the 2 front doors are just open. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Terrible.
Oh, I wonder what could happen in the final episode.
Only bad things.
You'll just have to watch next week to find out.
Guys, we're 1 episode of being finished.
Oh god.
This is crazy.
Oh, so much.
Help!
That was so much. How's it feel?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This has been quite feral.
Very feral. You guys have got no idea how feral this episode is.
You might
Unless
have an
you
idea
subscribe on
if
Patreon.
If you do.
This episode, there's probably about half an hour that we've taken out of this episode that you can
At
see on
least.
Patreon that has been
A lot.
really kind of something.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Mercury is in retrograde.
Mercury's in retrograde. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank you for
Love
DMing.
We will see you next week for the final episode of our first ever installment of Beyond the Light.
Love you.
Love you! Strangers to one another whose
Thank you for watching tonight's episode of Beyond the Light, and to all of our community over on patreon.com/Nyxrising who made these series possible. If you'd like to support us on Patreon or via the YouTube join button below, you'll get access to a guide on how to play, outtakes, and more.